Hi everyone, this is Lavanya Tanneru and our friends Sandeep, Abhinash, Deeparam with us. So today we are going to discuss about Wilco. Wilco is one of the part of retail industry. So let's see the introduction. In this presentation, actually, we are going to discuss about pestle analysis and Porter's five force analysis. Actually, we are applying these analysis verify the Wilco strategic positions. Um, by going through slide by slide, we will go deep into that. So, if you see the background overview of the Wilco is actually established first time in Leicester, England. It is in 1930. It was actually started as hardware store and now it is expanded to homeware, household items, gardening supplies. And Wilco is one of the well-known and high street business in United Kingdom. If you see the Wilco revenue by 2022, it is a 1.241 GBP. And next slide is about the overview of retail business. If you see the retail business, we have few factors here. The first one is items and services. So depending on the sector, firm will decide the items and services. Example, Wilco is having now household goods, health and beauty goods, and hardware goods, and garden and outdoor goods. And if you go for marketing and promotion, Wilco actually is part of different kind of marketing to promote the store. So some of that are print and digital advertising, some of that are in-store promotions, and Wilco used to participate in community involvement to promote the store. And next one is pricing and profitability. So Wilco actually planned the pricings to make customer friendly. At the same time, Wilco is planning for the profitable as well. This is one of the most effective factor. And next we will see about the business relevant information. If you see the business relevant information, the first one is logistic and fulfillment. Wilco is having a good logistic plan to fulfill their customer requirements. So Wilco accepts orders and Wilco is having home deliveries. And the next one is rival analysis. If you go for the rival analysis for Wilco, we have few major competitors like Home Bargains and Poundlands. So Wilco planned the analyze and plan the planned basis on the chances. So this is about the business relevant information. And next slide is about pestle. This will be carried by our friend Deeparam. Thank you. Carry on, Deeparam.
This is Deeparam Ravichandran. I'm here to talk about the macro environment features affecting the organization. Here we are looking at the Wilco Private Limited. So first, let's see what's meant by macro environment. Macro environment involves the stakeholders, culture, resources, and the industry, and it decides the strategic position of the business. It has three different layers over it. The first comes the organization, then comes its competitors, then its industry and the sector, then the macro environment. Macro environment of organization can be analyzed using the PESTEL framework, PESTEL analysis or a PESTEL framework. Uh, the PESTEL framework basically means words, each letter stands for a meaning. For P, it comes the political factors. E for economic factors. S for social. T for technological. E for environmental, and L for legal factors. The political factors include the government policies and the regulations made by the government, and the trade and the Brexit, economic stability, political stability, and environmental policies. These are the factors affecting the will go by in the terms of political side, and the economic factors including the consumer spending, inflation, cost of good, exchange rates, and employment and wage level affects the will go by in the terms of economic levels. And the social factors like social trends, lifestyle changes, cultural regional factors, technological advancements, and the consumer behavior comes under the social factors, which play a huge role in huge role in organization, whereas it's morely customer oriented or consumer oriented. And the next comes the technological factors that brings us e-commerce and online presence, the supply chain management, the point of sale systems, customer relationship management, and the business intelligence and the analytic data analytics. And the technological factors play a huge role in nowadays, because most of them are based on uh, e-commerce and online presence. And the environmental factors are the packaging, waste management, and energy efficiency, and transportation and logistics. This plays a huge role. The logistics and the transportation plays a huge role in the environmental factors, because there is a supply needed for every second. And the environmental awareness and education comes under the environmental factors. And the legal factors are the environmental regulations, intellectual and the intellectual rights, employment laws, data protection law, and privacy laws, which are the important legal factors to be maintained by an organization, because privacy laws are now become very strict. And data protection and privacy laws should be considered as a main legal factor for an organization. And the next, micro environment and its analysis will be explained by our friend Abhinash Cheruku. And yeah, thank you.
Hello, hi, this is Charuku Avinash Kumar Gaud. Now I'm going to speak about the Porter 5 forces on Wilco and the microenvironment on Wilco. So if we take Porter 5 forces on Wilco, there are 5 forces in this. If we take first one, bargaining power of suppliers, and the second one is bargaining power of customers, and the third one is threat of substitutes, and the fourth one is rivalry among competitors, and the third one is threat of new entrants. So whereas if we take the first force, bargaining power of suppliers, so in this, the Wilco the Wilco services and its products from various suppliers, including manufacturers like distributors, they have bargaining power of suppliers. Like it's moderate for Wilco due to a large number of distributors. If we take the a specific supplier as a unique product or holds some strong market position, they may have more negotiating power or pricing items or availability of products. So if we take the bargaining power of customer, the second force, which we're talking, in this the customers will already have a relatively high bargaining power, and in this retail industry, including Bilco, so customer also have access to wide range of retailers, both online and offline. Like if you are giving them the ability to switch easily based on price or quality or inconvenience, Wilco must maintain competitive pricing. Like if you take quality products or excellent customer, retain or if you can attract the customers. Like if we take the third force, that is threat of substitutes. In this the threat of substitutes are moderate morely in Wilco, uh, and various substitutes available for the products Wilco offers, like including other other retail stores and online retailers also, and DIY hardware store also included in this. So, however, Wilco can differentiate itself through its product. So the selection and pricing strategy and the customer experience should be mitigate to the impact of substitutes. So whereas if we take the fourth one, the intensity of a competitive rivalry. In this, the retail industry in the UK is highly competitive, with numerous players vying for market share. So Wilco faces competition from other retailers such as B&Q Homebase and Poundland, as well as the online marketplaces like Amazon also. So the competitive rivalry is high here, and the competitors continually strive to attract customers through pricing, promotions, and the product offerings, and the customer service also. Whereas if we take the threat of new competitors, in this, the retail industry in UK is highly competitive, which poses a moderate threat of like new competitors to Wilco. So while it may not be difficult to enter the market, establishing a strong brand pressure, the supply chain and the distribution network could be a challenging for new scale, the new entrants. Exist in this, the existing players like Wilco have already built customer loyalty and economies for scale, giving them a competitive advantage and all, etc. So these are the five porter forces of Wilco. So the next one is resource based view, and that will be speak by my friend Sandeep Gunam. Thank you so much, Sandeep. You can take over.
Yeah, hi, this is Sandeep. My friends already discussed about the Wilco, which is based a retail industry, and we have analyzed some of the factors using the uh, organization and strategy. We have used some of the factors like macro environment, pestle technology, and coming to the micro five forces. And now we are coming to the another factor, resource based view. For every company, there must be a resource based view framework, which is very essential for any industry or any organization. So resource based view framework, which is a theoretical perspective, and the RBV suggests that firm's competitive advantage is primarily derived from its unique and valuable resources and capability. And in resource-based view, we are having one framework which is called VRIO framework. V for valuable, R for rare, E for immutable, O for organization. So coming to the valuable, resources should enable a firm to exploit opportunities for magnet threats in its external environment. And rare means resources that are rare or unique in the industry are more likely to provide a competitive advantage. And immutable means resources that are difficult to replicate or imitated by competitors provides a basis for sustained competitive advantage. And non-substitutable means resources that have no close substitutes available in the market can offer a competitive advantage. So by using this framework, we analyze the Wilco, what is the competitive disadvantage, competitive parity, and temporary competitive advantage, unused competitive advantage, and sustainable competitive advantage. So coming to the next slide, uh, we have seen the challenges facing of the Wilco by using this some of the factors like we can see the some of the key factors like intensive competition and changing consumer behavior and rising operational cost means it's cost is rising day by day for our operations and supply chain complexity. If supply chain is not in proper way, so the challenges may be faced by the any industry. And coming to the technological integration, nowadays technology is the most advanced beautiful part, so they have to think about the technology also. And coming to the store format optimization, it is also you have to optimize everything in a format. And regularity compliance and brand differentiation, that means your brand should be having a very differentiation when compared to the other brands and other organizations. So these are the challenges faced by the some of our organization and the industries. And coming to the next slide, by using these factors, and we have analyzed the strategy of some of the Wilco, like Wilco industry or some other organizations. So for every organization or industry, there is some strategy which is called customer experience. The customer experience is the first preference to gain more income, and it is a main strategy for every organization. And expand product offerings, that means you have to expand offering more products. That means customers will come to visit you and buying the things more and more, then your revenue will be generated. Embrace e-commerce, optimize store formats, focus on sustainability, strengthen supply chain management, and invest in talent and training. That's when your team should be in always further ahead when compared to the other organization. That will be given by the training. We have to conduct the trainings to our employees. Enhance marketing and branding, that means you have to everything do the marketing and you have to advertise your branding. So these are the strategies. And finally we conclude that it competes with several stores, supermarkets, and online marketplaces. And the success of Wilco is influenced by the things like the state of the economy, consumer rights, technology developments, and market trends. In order to improve its operational effectiveness, supply chain management, and customer service, Wilco needs to keep an eye on and make use of developing technology. So this is my conclusion, and this is the references we have used for to make a organization and strategy on Wilco retail industry. So as a team, thank you.